one way, the right goalpost the opposite way. And the kick will go. Sudfeld coming off of his own injury, a bad ankle, throws underneath, the ball in, comes right on the money, and it was knocked away by Demetrius Cox.
Oh my goodness, Grayson Miller picked that ball. This is only
Grayson Miller.
Yeah, it's Grayson Miller picks this ball off of the turf by about an inch. Terrific job by Demetrius Cox to get there. The ball should have been caught by Ricky Jones, the receiver. An excellent throw and timing around the tempo today.
Michigan State has been very successful with points off of turnovers. Holmes, one of three tailbacks, will get the start. Defense that has been mugged all year. Blitz coming, and they got there.
With the yardage they've given up, a lot of that has become because of, like Michigan State, they've had trouble in this.
All the way back at the 46-yard line. Cook with time this time, now under pressure, throws off his back foot. An excellent. Barger is on to punt. He's had trouble with snaps a couple of games lately. Tries to.
Cameron's son, who's a redshirt freshman.
Fake to Howard by Sudfeld. Throws out in the flat, complete to Page. And Mitchell Page
gets play in the NFL. Very live arm. Wants to play it. He transferred from UAB for this chance. But
good protection for Sudfeld, and he's got the completion to Jones. Mike Majette checks in as the running back. Sudfeld looks downfield, completes to Page. Sudfeld in the pistol. This is Majette.
And of course, Shalik Calhoun on the outside. This is a great front.
What a catch.
Sudfeld had to step into it while he was getting hit. What a terrific throw. And right now, this second having to rotate in.
Majette, the man who was pulling in the interior of the line, stumbled. Very opportunistic, but you could hardly say they were elite this year. Sudfeld, complete down to the go. Howard back into tailback. Howard with the ball, driving near the goal line.
Get a power run game with what we're talking about. Let's double check that Howard did, in fact, get in. Oh, yes, he did. It looked like the defense imploded. And so to come out, fumble on your brutal run here, but this is a solid club. This is a trending team, no doubt.
R.J. Shelton on the return.
Getting a crazy scenario if those teams end up with one loss each.
Connor Cook, play fake, complete.
And taking the ball away.
Not much
hurt against Purdue. And he was hurt.
Over the middle and got them.
Yeah, they got the snap off. Michigan State running to the right side here. Kind of was on target, and they really put a lot on his shoulders.
Cook again quickly over
down a notch.
3rd and 8, blitz coming. They don't get there. Now Cook can't find anybody. He's under pressure down the middle, and it's caught.
Quarterback I've seen is watch the pump fake. He comes back to this side, and if you freeze it when he looks, this is where he was looking with a safety on top. And the safety, we were talking about these young players. He turns back to the middle with no threat to that side, and Connor Cook makes him pay. Cook brought the safety back to the other side, and because the offensive line held up, could come back.
High snap. And that 6'5" wouldn't have gotten it. They fake it to Terry again. Pressure coming toward the end zone and over on the line of scrimmage. Cook looks the other way. Now back toward Shelton. End zone, touchdown.
And the clouds have opened up. I think it started raining while this ball was in the air. But this is something that Michigan State receivers do so well. He was afraid, can we make those 50-50 plays? That time, Shelton.
3 minutes and 10 seconds. Cook finishes it off with yet another touchdown pass on his scorecard this year. This could have a devastating effect on this game. This ball is going to...
They threw the ball well in the first one. Let's take advantage of it. I mean, this is hard. The ball has... Oh, he dropped it. Yeah, even though the field...
You can't do it. They give it to Divine Redding, trying to get to the outside.
Well, especially last week.
McGarrett Kings is deep, and they came after him. And he did a great job just to get the ball out of there. That's the punter's first job. Kick it in a hurry.
For the Indiana offensive series, clearly that Storm is a Spartan fan.
Yes, it is. Cook on a roll. Room to run if he wants. does, and
it's so wet that when you snap it, even if the ball is dry, the quarterback's hands can get pretty wet.
Williams is in at running 30 yard. They just haven't been able to run it. Here's a little option look, and Cook will have enough
injuries, and he was gimpy after that play.
Delton Williams stays in as the running back. The pass completed far side of the formation. Cook back to throw, pump fake, now turns and looks the other way. McGarrett King.
He really does operate well. You know, we saw him last year a couple times, Mike, and he'd have a quarter.
Cook again. Tries to take off some more time. Terry comes in, takes the wild kick. Cook. Miscommunication. There is
pass interference. Number 3, defense.
Last year.
Williams. Williams with the carry. Touchdown, Spartan.
Like what a typical Michigan State offense used to look like, a bunch of bodies right around the line of scrimmage. And if you're going to put that many bodies there, you better cut a hole. Because if you don't, that's a lot of Indiana bodies to hold you up. Nice job.
For the point after. High snap, they got it down, he yanked it.
Off next week to go down the stretch run.
Graham on the return. Hit shy of the 20 and just got back to that strike. Majette is the running back. He'll get the carry.
Special.
9 carries, 13 yards for the Indiana running game. Now the
challenge with 2 safeties back.
Fake the running play, and they do go to the perimeter. Cobbs makes Howard's back in the ball game for Indiana. Number 8 goes out in the flat. They try to throw him the ball.
Is a backup middle linebacker we may see today.
Good block by Howard to give Sudfeld some time. Blitz coming. Sudfeld steps up and throws. Career 100-yard game last week. Nice move by Sudfeld.
What a step up. Good job by Howard. Got over there just a touch late on the block, but great step up.
They give it to Howard. Sudfeld under pressure again. Escapes again and throws it.
I don't know that you need it all right now.
Sudfeld with time. It's McGarrett Kings who waits back at the 10. Pressure up the middle, but he gets it away. Wobbly kick that bounces ahead. Little toss to L.J. Scott. And this mission,
it's always good to have a run game going.
And it's just fine for your offense because he has been terrific. Indiana may have jumped, but the pressure doesn't.
Yeah, just woof. I mean, maybe 3 inches into the neutral zone. That was awfully close to timing it. But of course, Connor Cook steps up and delivers a strike, so it wouldn't have mattered.
The series starts at the 39. Cook on the keeper. Got a block. Hurdles his own man and gets to
McGowan is in at center now. They've actually switched to put McGowan in, so it was both McGowan and Allen pulling out. McGowan, who has played a bunch in the last couple of years. Ooh, that's. Well, let's watch there at the end. Is that the Connor Cook hurdle? Well, both guys didn't look like much of a bump.
So the running yards have come from Cook. Now he's under pressure. Throws a bitty guy at 177 pounds out there in the corner. Set up the screen, and
you're probably 10, 15 yards from feeling comfortable.
Blitz coming. They didn't get there. The pass underneath.
The ball away. This is not a good turnout for this good offense that got going.
Horrible kick by Hartbarger, but he gets a great bounce.
He has the ability to cut now.
Straight ahead here, monster hole for him. Still on his feet. Lost the ball. And it looks like Indiana has
He has the speed to take this to the house, but you can see right here, just not very much, not a good job by Kari Willis, but as that ball is stripped, an excellent job. I believe it was Mitchell Page who comes in. What a
Arjun Calhoun.
Not sure why you would push it.
Sudfeld rifles this one complete down to the third. Half a chance. They can stay in the game with anybody. We saw that against Ohio State. Majette comes in for Howard. Sudfeld with time. Now under pressure. And down he goes.
Foul. Hands to the face. Ooh. Number 98 on the defense.
At top of the screen, this is Cooper working on the right tackle. Yeah, you can see his left hand getting up there. onto the Dimitrik Camille face mask. What a huge penalty. Holy cow.
Majette goes in motion. Sudfeld looks the other way, throws underneath to Jones, and Jones is planted down at the butt.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. 36 defense. Body slam. After distance to the ball. Automatic. First down.
And the referee did just say body slam. No,
I can't.
No, he's turning him over to make the tackle.
I mean,
he's
this
actually
is football, isn't it?
Yeah, this is not a good call.
They start this series of downs at the 11. Sudfeld, screen back the other way. Jones, touchdown.
To the face and a very questionable body slam, which, boy, he missed it. Almost
R.J.
always
Shelton and Delton Williams are deep.
Washington, Jake Browning may not be able to go quarterback. I think it might get ugly tonight.
Mangieri may have jumped offside.
50 balls.
Defense, number 33.
Holmes is the running back. Nobody has stood out today at that spot. Holmes gets the ball in a swing. Holmes, the tailback. And it is. Under pressure, he'll go to his tight end.
He's grabbing that right rib. Wow, right in the midsection. Good what they could do for the backup. They brought Tyler O'Connor in to run it, but we've seen Cook.
2nd and 10. The running game just hasn't been there. It's been all Connor Cook.
For the long throw, pump fake.
So 3rd and long. Stunned up front. They don't get there. The pass.
Looked like he may have a rib or chest injury just a moment ago.
Have a fullback in front of him. Williams will get the call.
Going into the half.
Cook sitting in the pocket. Throws to his tight end.
Excellent pocket by the offensive line. And, you know, we keep seeing Paul Lang. Makes me wonder, Josiah Price, who had a great game last year against Indiana, has been battling an ankle injury.
He's a starter. Fly sweep, Shelton. Lost his balance a little. Hasn't gone anywhere. Cook. Another receivers in favoring their tight ends.
Lyle's a guy who made great progress in the pass game as a tight end, and you down at the bottom.
Scott. No hold. 2nd and long, high snap. Pressure on Cook. Gets rid of it, and from Michigan State as a team as they complete this one to McGarrett Kings. Blitz coming. Cook throws that direction, overthrows it with a touchdown.
And Cook goes right to that side, little pump fake, gets hit again as he throws it. Wow, that's a good move. Fant got caught looking inside. He and McGarrett Kings and by that guy still figured out.
1:37 left in the half. Graham on the return.
20 seconds go off the clock before you call the timeout.
Howard.
First down, get out of bounds.
Sudfeld with time. Touch pass intended for Sudfeld. Double pump. Got it to Page. Blockers in front. Page.
8 yards down the field that became the big gain for Indiana.
Time for Sudfeld. Deep has a man wide open. Touchdown.
Cox, a guy who's moved between corner and safety. Oh, the safety bit. That's not Cox. Yeah, that's the safety. And the question becomes, did Indiana score too soon? Minute and 7 ties in that lead.
And you know what? I'm with you. I think Sudfeld's going to get a shot with somebody and make someone's roster.
And it sure working.
Cook throws and brought a blitz. Cook beat it with one of his tight ends. Now they throw the flank. Blitz coming. Cook hangs in there and got Burbridge
in there at running back. And what a terrific throw. You want to talk about a tight window. You 7 or 8 seconds on any play if possible.
Just saw Michael Geiger. Tight end right down the middle.
Job of getting this play off with 0 seconds coming off. No, that's not.
2nd and 10. Pressure coming on Cook. And Cook trying to change the play. Pressure in his face and overthrows this one. 3 close misses of the 4. Bad snap. The holder's going to pick it up and try to run with it, and that play just comes apart.
Tabor Pepper couldn't handle and get down. It was just a little bit high, and there are the special teams problems from Michigan State. They a chance at 3 more points at the end of the half.
Oaks kicking to Shelton a yard deep. He'll bring it out. R.J. Shelton with a seam. Still on his feet, 35-40. And knocked out of bounds as he crossed midfield. This series begins at the Indiana 42-yard line. And Shelton will get the carry. You know Mark D'Antonio. Gowan had been the starting right guard. They're just trying to mix and match all over the place. Cook with time, throws underneath. Again, they have just been beside themselves most of the afternoon.
Yeah, they had the tackle by Cole.
Shelton again. This time a little space. Cook overthrown. Showing blitz, and they're coming. Cook hangs in there, throws underneath. So Geiger watches. Cook throws and dropped. There's the flag.
Pass interference, defense.
Yeah, way too much contact. You know, and for Cook, unfortunately, that bad. Cook just had bad body position.
High snap to Connor Cook, throws the post. And now Shelton will get the toss. Cuts it back, makes one man miss inside.
Elliott impersonation. Elliott, of course, a high hurdler in high school, has taken it.
2 tight ends and a fullback. They give it.
It'll be rest time.
Scott got a block. Turned the corner, touchdown.
Holding, offense, number 76.
Mistake.
Boy, this is a tough penalty. 1st and goal from the 3. That's not a hold.
I mean, it didn't have team. Blitz coming. Cook in trouble. Throws as he's being dragged in. They bring Scott back into the backfield. Try the flank. Go for the field goal if they can't hit it here. To the end zone. Touchdown. Tiger for the point after.
Wow, they're having trouble. That was
Connor Cook has thrown for 284 yards and 3 touchdowns. In what has been a seesaw battle of passing offenses. Had a couple of pretty good runs in this ball game, and is just determined to play. Sudfeld for Jones. Kid just unwilling to give in to an injury. It looks like he's moving pretty well now. They go to Page underneath. Page. 3rd down, Sudfeld underneath to Page.
on Page that time on a 3rd and 2 in front of him.
Blitz coming. Sudfeld hangs in the pocket and throws complete.
NFL teams see them. I think a lot of teams are going to like what they see.
They're both smart. Cobbs again made the catch.
Did a nice job right here at the end. That left arm. Wow, one-handed catch. You give Cox credit, though. He's knocking at that arm, trying to get it down, and Cobbs catches it, brings it in. Excellent coverage, but boy, Cobbs made it.
Boy, and it looks like they worked on Howard's ankle at halftime because he looks good. And then they throw out in the flat. That looked like a high snap. Go for one, but you miss it. Out of the eye this time, and Connor Cook on a roll. And in trouble. Closing speed. He's got 2 sacks today. Cook again back over the middle. They come with only 4 this time. And Cook with plenty of time on a post, incomplete.
His hands, he was right on his hip in great position, but that looked all over the world like a miss pass interference.
Hartbarger, what a punt. And drives Mitchell Page all the way back to the 25-yard. Didn't have a chance to rest very long. Howard trying to get to the outside, makes the cut, lowers the shoulder. Tried to get it to him. Fake it to Howard. Sudfeld under pressure and throws into Defensive Player of the Week in the Big Ten. McGarrett King's deep Toth got a nice kick, gets the bounce. Beautiful roll for Indiana.
Going, but also could have gotten a little medicine, a little pain medicine at halftime potentially.
Give it to Williams and Delton Williams for Michigan State. Blitz coming. Cook unloads into the top of the formation. Blitz coming again. And they got to Cook.
We're talking about Darius Latham. I talked to him at the beginning of the game, but boy, Ralph Green has played just a monster game in the middle. I know he's not getting it.
Line drive, very, very short kick, taken by punt. And they go on the ground to Majette on the first play. And Majette,
that was 4 yards of push.
2nd and 1. Majette will get the first down. 30.
And good out of the backfield, too.
Majette again. Cuts it back off tackle.
They were giving Indiana is smelling some blood here.
Indiana going at light speed, and that
hit him right in the hands, didn't it? And that was wide open.
Blitz coming from Michigan State. They pick it up. Sudfeld throws underneath it. This will be from 42. Holy
Indiana, because this game looks like it might come down to a field goal.
Cook.
Number 24, Gerald Holmes, gets a cut block there on the end, opens up the throw window. Do what works, and this is what it is.
And it's not like they haven't tried. And they will try again. Cook on the keeper. Gets to the outside. Separated themselves from the field. This time running room for Holmes.
Don't necessarily have to run it here.
Heavy formation. Terry in, takes the Wildcat snap. Cook.
He does right before the snap. I think he's trying to get the center's attention by leaning over that way. But this is just a bullet to Holmes.
Stays in as the tailback. He'll get the carry. Holmes picks up a
block and see if he can't get another one.
Holmes again. Got the first down inside the 20. Cook, pump fake. Intended for
the way Indiana looked on offense in the last drive.
Blitz coming, throws underneath to Lyle. Jamal Lyles to the 10. They'll go with the quarterback side of the formation to the right. 2 tight ends and a fullback. Holmes.
Let him throw it here.
Fakes to Holmes, wants to throw. Pressure in his face to the end zone, incomplete. Cook, quick throw to the outside. McGarrett Kings made the fake, and then
and he reaches out, gets over there just a little bit late. Kings makes a wonderful stop, but Dutra's left hand just gets a touch of him.
Got the face mask, too.
Yeah, he got lucky there at the end of the play. Let's see.
And this is not reviewable.
No, it is not. Oh, is he lucky. Dutra very lucky to pressure from the front that Indiana has been able to generate.
And they'll start.
The career may go on.
Sudfeld.
Wow, what it was a good throw, too.
Go out in the flat to Page. Spun around. Was he down? Apparently not.
Oh.
Ball came out.
Spun him around.
That's our ball!
I don't think he was out of bounds.
I don't either.
Don't think he was down.
Now, well, they're going to review this. Now, Michigan State, the question is who recovers it, because Page, as Page goes down, it didn't look like he was out of bounds, but watch as the ball comes back. The question is,
After further review, the ruling on the field of progress stop stands as called.
Sudfeld back to throw. Jones makes the
progress was stopped, negating the fumble.
Well, it's an active.
Ball start offense, number 77.
1st and 15. Sudfeld under pressure. Can't get away. Taken down at the 30.
State, we were talking about how tired they were on the last drive. They don't look tired here. They blew up that off, finished it off.
Indiana has to be careful here. Very, very long distance, and Sudfeld comes out throwing, tipped and in.
A bunch of times you throw it behind them, and you're right, Edmondson didn't give up, but that's a guy 39 who practices against that a lot. With movement where a guy can keep running.
Look one way, come back the other. Complete it to Grings. Low driving spiral. Kings back to the 12. Made a couple of guys miss, got down the sideline, hit out of bounds.
Oh, that looked like a late hit. They may feel like they've gotten no breaks today if they're Michigan State. And that one, you got to call. Guys going out of bounds, diving at the leg. I think that should have been a call. Well, there you go. They just did. Or I just did.
Glad somebody just did. Connor Cook down the sidelines. Burbridge.
Good pocket that time for Connor Cook to stand tall. Coverage is there. You just can't throw it any better. You got a true freshman Green doing everything he can, grabbing at the arms.
So maybe that's the reason they didn't get him. Blitz coming. They pick it up. Great blocking. Cook on the post and Cook, short set, throws the quick slant.
And it struggles.
Trying to keep the drive alive here. 3rd and 10. Here comes more pressure. Cook steps up and throws. Kings. McGarry back and throws complete. Great
For a couple years, Jameis Winston, Jimbo Fisher talked about his hand talent, how good he was with his hands. That's pretty incredible hand talent, to be able to snatch that ball and sling it over there on time.
And Scott will get the call. First down.
He's got a career high tonight, and he has just put the ball he's so accurate. He can hum it, but a lot of times you see the ball come in nice and soft and easy, very catchable ball. He just doesn't miss. And when you put it on people's hands and you give them the ability to run, of course that was a great tackle there by Duke.
Inside.
33-pound true freshman with Madre London out. He started to get a lot more carries. Good job holding onto the ball there. Boy, he ran into his own guy.
I'm sure it's his second choice. Scott again, hit at the 5 and driven back.
Because he never actually got to try it on a high snap.
Cook. Ball game's on the line here. Cook to the goal line, touchdown.
Illegal formation, 5 men in the backfield.
Oh, boy.
On the offense.
And because Scott is in the backfield, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 receivers. Scott needs to be a true freshman walking away. He needs to be up on the line of scrimmage.
Looks like they're only going to rush 4. Now they come with a blitz. Cook hangs in, throws for the end zone, touchdown. R.J.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense, number 12.
Connor Cook has
For MVP, but it's hard to say that that guy doesn't deserve consideration for just that.
Graham on the return. Working his way for every yard he can get up near the fence. Laurie's also got to be as quick as possible. Play fake there. Sudfeld trying to get rid of sack of the year.
Well, even if he wasn't down, which he is, they may have gotten intentional grounding, which would have been the same as the sack. But Calhoun rather have the sack stat than the penalty.
Sudfeld Jones.
This many throws at all today. And that was Cox before.
Pressure coming. Sudfeld hangs in the pocket and throws.
Coverage at the bottom.
Throws underneath, tipped it incomplete.
Cobb wouldn't be the guy that you're looking to on that side, but Westbrook, a true freshman, not able to make the play. But give Cox credit. He was very physical earlier on Ricky Jones. It looked like Jones mistimed his jump. It was because Cox was being physical.
Williams in at tailback. He'll get the carry. Williams hit in
making a different choice, but that could get down to where you don't have those 10 seconds at the end of the game to make the play.
Scott breaks the tackle. L.J. Scott still on his feet. Down to
They can't take a knee to end it.
Straight up the middle for about 3.
I have big concerns about their offensive line.
Scott breaks a tackle. Scott, touchdown.
Game. We have asked the Big Ten for a comment, have not heard back on an email.
15 seconds left. Too much time to make up a 45-26 deficit. And Michigan State.
Rolling on the field is a fumble recovered by Michigan State. First down.
Whoa, that was the plays here. They can't quite run out the clock with Indiana again, and I think they will get to a bowl game.
Another break the line of scrimmage. This ball is loose. It's still loose. And it looks like Michigan State. Howard just... Howard, always a gentleman, an exceptional coach. And he has his ball club undefeated again. The final, Michigan State 52, Indiana 26 for Ed Cunningham and Laura Rutledge. This is Mike Patrick. Thanks for watching. So long from East Lansing. Let's send you to John Saunders.